What's going on is Anton from AntonDaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. I have who I would consider my grill interview. One of the most impactful people, especially considering that I remember just chilling, watching Lockup, watching the TV all the time. And then my dog, Fleece Johnson, came on the TV. Yeah. And it just captivated me. And honestly, I'm going to be honest with you, one of the things that captivated me was some of the ways in which he candidly spoke shaped my narrative and like, you know what, I'm just not built for certain things in my life.
That's right.
I'm honestly just not built for certain things in my life. So welcome to the platform, Mr. Johnson. I appreciate you for coming.
Well, I appreciate you for having me here.
You know you're a legend, right?
Well, I don't see myself as a legend. I just as a person.
Really?
Really.
Did you know you were as popular as you were prior to being released?
No, I didn't.
Really?
I didn't even know I was going to be released.
Really? Okay, so wait, let's start from the beginning, right? Let's start from the beginning. What was your early years like, your early childhood and...
I was a special child.
Mm-hmm.
I was telling my agent I was born with a veil over my face at birth. That's an extra layer of skin, gives you the ability to see things people can't see, not born with it. And so a lot of things I don't experience and seen, I don't even tell people because I done already went through all them episodes and people think you crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd rather keep it to myself, right? And a lot of things you see is really meant just for you.
Mm.
So I growed up in projects. We came out of Lebanon, Kentucky, my family. We didn't have nothing in Lebanon, you know, no running water, bathroom, electricity. So my mama, she wanted to move us from Lebanon to Louisville because of this veil thing, because when I was young, man, people used to have me in the graveyards. Talking to their dead relatives and all this spooky stuff, right? Like a policeman, he said his son's name was Charles, he got killed. But they didn't know who did it, you know. And so he asked my mama, could he ask me?
How old were you at this time?
I was about 8 or 10.
Really?
10, yeah. I was gifted, man. And so I go over to the grave site, and he didn't have to show me where I seen him. I heard Charles over, and he got his whole family with him. This is a policeman. So we go over, he said, and then his wife was talking, asked him, who did it? Tell him I love him. I said, man, they can't see nothing, but they talking. They actually believe this, and it was true. So I told him Dirk did it, and the gun is up under the porch. They went and found it up under there, and it like blew up. So Mama got sick of that, moved us to Louisville. So we went to Louisville in the projects, west end of Louisville, called Southwick. It was considered in them days the toughest project in Louisville. And across the street was Duval High School. That's why I went to school. I could just walk out of the house, cross the street, and that was my school, right? I didn't do well in school, made all F's. And that was due to my daddy. We didn't get along. He was the silliest man I ever met. And when he called me names and stuff, I shut down on him. You know, I shut down on him to make him mad. I would go to school when he didn't do no work just to make him mad. When I get my report card, you see nothing but else. As for you running your mouth, disrespecting me, beating on me. I didn't appreciate it.
Yeah.
So I stood up against my family at birth. I come in the house one day and told all my siblings, I ain't crying no more. So they went and told my mama. She said, what's all this I heard about you? I said, that's right. She whooped me so long, her nose bled, and I ain't crying. I talked to her the whole time she was whooping me. My daddy come in, same thing with him. I wouldn't cry, so he took his fist, balled it up, and popped me in the face, right? Knocked me up under I was about 11 years old, knocked me up under the kitchen table. They had to take me to Park Duval Health Center. And the doctor kept saying, tell my mom and them, don't let him go to sleep, you know, or something like that. So they took care of me. So.
Because they thought that you were going to die if you went to sleep.
Yeah. So when I came out of the hospital, I come back home, so I ran up on my parents. I said, I'm ready for the next whooping. They said, you don't get whoopings no more. So I kept that right there. I won that battle. It took something out of me, but I won it. So as I was growing up, my dad, he was in a situation where he worked for a construction company, and they only call him in when they need work. A lot of times they didn't have work, so we had to go without. So I had a brother, he's a pimp. I mean, a real one. Nigga was cute. Them girls were Wilson at him every time he step out. And he won pimp balls in Chicago, New Jersey, and he won at the Exxon Pimp of the Year, right?
So he was going to the players' balls.
Yeah, he was that man. His name was Chester, right? So then my other brother, Roger, he's the fighter. You know, he's on some sort of Facebook right now. He's tough. Now, what people that want to know about my family, like I seen some comments from my past interviews. People talking about my family don't know it. My niece, in case people want to know, her name is Sonya, Soyna, Overstreet. She is over LinkedIn. That Wells LinkedIn app, she's over all that. She gives lectures to professors. My nephew Quincy, he's a bank president over in Jeffersonville, Indiana. President of a bank. My sister Anna, she got 18 years correction. She's a baker. She wins nothing but trophies baking.
So your family is pretty...
Yeah, and my sister, my oldest sister, Mary, she's married to Luther Bond. They've been married for about 30-something years.
Wow.
They got their own church.
Yep.
They preachers. So, and my niece Cherie, she got 8 college degrees. Can't nobody hold her in that field. Nobody. Very academically smart, street, dumb. Sorry, Cherie, but you are. And then I got Victoria. She goes all over the country. And so my family background, I come from a family that, hey, they did everything right. I was considered like the black sheep in the family because I growed up, man, in the projects. And I ain't gonna blame the projects. A lot of kids come out of projects doing good right now, but I chose not to.